Only hope. Yeah, just like the flowers that blew and fall, repeat over and over again. Well, I'm barely breathing and breathing to that ground, but each and every time we all stand up, stop. So let's tell me now, you must feel love, but over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to see you feel like that. You are the place, my only hope. I know. Yeah, we can one day. We spread like flowers in the day. No matter where I'm by your side. I know. You and I fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my habit, so take my hand to them tomorrow. Don't come back and let me. You give me strength and give me pain. To take me darkness, let's fall in love. Sparks just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana.
Our cover's been blown here. Get a move on. We're moving to another base.
That's...
Glanamede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balseth, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Slash!
Sighted!
Rising Wiper!
It's over!
You're surrounded. Just stay calm.
Here I go!
Talon!
Don't let them form a pack.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm on it.
Here I come!
There!
One final push!
Right!
Give them all we got!
Swallow blade! I owe you one.
I'll run you through! Everything... Things coming up, Zephyr. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
Let's stop a moment to catch...
But I barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never... Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
A Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past, too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So, this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renin soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they... Trouble of relying on weak human labor. Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hide.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take...
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
What could this be?
I'll take you all!
Flush!
Here I go!
Rising Wyvern!
You're mine!
See ya!
Flush!
Talon Storm!
Mirage!
One final push!
Right!
Give them all
Here's
we
a
got!
healing
Swirl Blade!
First aid! Mega Ray!
See ya!
Flush!
Talon
Here,
Storm!
let me help
Rising
you!
Wyvern!
First aid!
Thrust!
I'll bring you back
Take
from
this,
death's
this.
abyss!
Take this!
I still got a ways to go.
Woohoo!
Normally
Here,
I don't
let me
pick
hold
on the
Blade!
weak.
First aid!
Swallow Blade!
I'll run you through!
You're mine!
See ya! Talon! Guess we gotta roll with it.
Swallow Blade!
Take it! I'm only getting
Take
started!
this! I'm not done!
How's this? That is
Here, let me
coming!
help.
Take the Helen's door! You're finished!
Here, there! One more!
Take this! Let me know if you're struggling.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
No choice! Don't go charging off like that!
It's over!
See ya! You're mine!
Here's the healing arc!
I'm on it!
First aid!
See ya! Helen, fall back!
Magnum! Ray! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
They're targeting Shion! That is coming! Helen's door! Touch cannon!
Sighted! You're mine!
How's this? That is
Sight.
coming! Helen's door! Touch cannon!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal. Heal your wounds.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something. Woohoo!
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Hey. Yes! Hmm. I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Dispose of the trash. One more! Magna Ray!
Here I come! You're finished! Mirage!
There! One more! Magna
Here I come! You're finished! Swallow Blade!
Here, let me help.
You're finished! Strike! Slash!
You're mine.
Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
No escape!
Here, let me help. I can't heal you forever. Magna Ray!
Mirage! You're mine! Slash! Slash! Swallow Blade!
I've used a bit too much healing.
What's this thing? What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renins can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renins.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Swallow blade!
Excited.
I'll take you all off! You're mine!
There! Got it! Magna ray!
Move it, guy! Can't move!
Pathetic!
I can't believe this. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Moscow. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There are Sugals here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
You're mine!
Blade! Rising Wyvern! It's on!
There! Go! I'm only getting started!
Mirage! You picked the wrong fight!
Here I go!
Swallow Blade!
You're mine!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Flyers!
This one's mine! I'll shoot them down!
Mirage!
Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens! I'm ready!
Mirage!
Here I go!
Swallow this!
Take it! I never miss!
Swallow Blade! Eat dirt! Rising Wyvern!
You're
I
mine!
can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
Magna Ray! I'm ready!
You're mine!
This is it!
You're finished! Slack!
Got me.
Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Take
Say
this!
it. Primed and rent! This one's mine!
Strike!
Looks like it could be worth something. Ugh, you can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Get lost!
You're mine! You're finished! I'll take you all off! Mirage! Take this!
I'm only
Rising
getting
Wyvern! Rising Wyvern! Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
Here I come! This one's all mine!
There! And again! Magna Ray!
Take this!
Here, let me help.
Swallow Blade!
First aid!
Swallow Blade!
There! Have it! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion. What's this thing?
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Where are you going?
Come and face me! Mirage!
Here I go. I'm
You're
only
mine!
getting started.
It's over!
Insects should stay on the
You're
ground.
finished.
It's over.
Huh?
Here's a healing art.
You got flyers!
I've got this.
No
Let a
escape.
marksman handle it.
We've turned the
All yours!
There. Got it.
It's
This
over!
one's mine. I never miss.
Here I come! It's over!
Here I go.
Take this!
You're mine.
Rising light!
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking.
You're
Step it
mine!
up.
Yeah.
Barely a blip on our radar. Get lost!
Take this! Swallow blade!
more.
It's this!
Mega ray!
Stop! Take this!
Here
it's
I go.
over!
You're mine.
Rising wyvern!
Huh.
Slash! Swallow blade! You're
Here, let
mine!
me help.
You're finished!
First aid!
Stop! You picked the wrong fight!
Take it. You're mine.
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! It's over!
Here I go. It's
Swallow
over.
blade! Rising wyvern! Mirage!
Now I can let loose. Looks like we won.
Gotta break through!
There.
Damn it!
Help this.
I'm not done!
Mega ray.
Rising wyvern! Rising wyvern! Strike!
That buzzing is driving me mad.
Rising wyvern!
Help this. Mega
Here I
ray.
come! No escape! It's over!
There. Got it. Mega ray.
You're mine!
Take
Here I come!
It's over.
Slap! Rising wyvern!
Help this. Mega ray.
Take this!
Here I go. I never miss. Here I go.
Strike!
I'm only getting
Rising
started.
wyvern!
I still got a ways to go.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
All done. Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. Well, off we go.
I hate camping out. This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So, how the hell are we...
Easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renan's backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side. I can't just walk in.
It's a defensive barrier. That's how it works. Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through crack...
Gotta break through! You're mine! It's over! Now! Roger! Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Okay, here I go.
You're on! It's over! Eat dirt! Rising Wyvern! No escape!
You're mine.
Swallow Blade! I'm not done!
I'm only getting started.
Here I come! Swallow Blade!
I'm only getting...
This could be useful. An opponent like this could be easy.
It's over! Here I
This
come!
one's mine.
Mirage!
Here I go.
Here I come!
You're mine.
You're finished!
This one's mine.
Here I come! You're finished! Demon Pen!
Stop. Here I go. I'm only
Take
getting
it.
started.
It's over!
There. One
You're
more.
mine! Demon Fang! It's
Mega
over!
Ray. Psych.
You're mine!
It's over.
Swallow Blade!
Here's a healing art.
Strike!
First
I
aid.
owe you one.
Demon Fang!
Nicely done.
Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renan kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Eat dirt!
Take it!
Swallow blade!
You're mine!
Slice! You're ours!
Here I go!
We got fire!
I got this!
Rising Wyvern!
Let a marksman
You're
handle
ours!
it!
You're all yours! You're finished! Swallow blade!
Fight! Go!
Here I come!
It's over! This is it!
Slash! Take this! You're finished! Demon Fang! You're mine!
Here I go!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I won't forgive you!
Strike! Demon Fang! Swallow blade!
Here's a
I'm
healing
not
art!
done!
First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
Here I come! You're finished!
Here, let me help!
Swallow blade! Demon Fang! You're mine!
Go! Where are you going?
No
There!
escape!
Help this! Mega Ray!
Take this! You're mine!
Here I
This
go!
one's all mine!
It's over!
You're finished! Eat dirt!
Well then, let's keep moving.
What's this thing? We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
I'm tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Mega Ray!
Here I come!
There!
Strike! You're mine! Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
It's over! Take this!
It's over!
Strike! You're finished! Take this! I'm not done! Swallow blade! Here I come!
Here, let me help!
Here I come!
First aid!
Okay, here I go! Here I come! Demon Fang!
We managed to pull through. What's this thing?
I won't forgive you!
You're mine!
This can't be happening!
You paid for that!
I hope this medicine works.
You're on!
It's over!
Rising Wyvern! Come one, come all! Slash!
I'm only getting started!
Demon Fang!
I'm not done!
Take it! It's over!
You're on!
Primed and ready! Where are you going?
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up!
Yeah,
First aid!
you got it.
One more! Mega ray!
You're mine! Demon Fang!
A hard-won victory.
There. Guess I misread the landing.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. Phew, what a rush. Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
You You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nate thought it was a Renan castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
No choice. Ruin gate. I'll take you all off. Demon Fang.
Here I go.
You're finished.
Over.
Mirage. It's over. It's over.
Mega Ray.
Slash. Demon Fang.
Here I go. It's over.
Rising Wyvern. Swallow Blade. I'm not done.
It's over.
I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
It's over. Take this.
One
Demon
more.
Fang. Swallow Blade.
This could be useful.
Gotta break through. Here I come. It's over.
I'm only getting
Mirage. You're mine.
Here, let me help.
Swallow Blade. Slash.
Where are you going?
Take this. Mirage.
Ray.
Take this. Demon Fang. Strike.
Mega Ray.
Slash. Swallow Blade. Demon Fang. Slash. Here I come.
You're mine.
Demon Fang. I'm not done.
Nicely done.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
I hate camping out. Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired.
I'll keep that in mind.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Gotta break through! I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Come and face me!
Demon Fang! You're mine!
There!
It's
Got
over!
it. Magna Ray!
Strike!
Take
We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Mirage! All yours! Rising Wyvern! It's over!
Magna Ray!
Mirage!
This could be useful. That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Guess I misread the landing. An opponent like this should be easy.
Take it!
Swallow Blade!
You're mine! Here, let me help! First
I
aid!
owe you one.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Swallow Blade!
Take it! I'm only
I can't lay a
getting started.
finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
I'm not done!
Damn it!
Here
You're
I go!
mine!
It's over!
Mirage! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Looks like we won.
Get lost!
Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
You're
Go
mine!
find someone else to take on!
Mirage! You're mine!
Take
Take
it!
this!
And again!
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Demon Fang!
Mega
It's
Ray!
on! You're mine! It's over! Great!
This one's mine!
These little ones are hardly worth our
You
time.
pick the
Less talking, more pummeling.
This one...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
I can feel my precision improving.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Yeah! Huh? Okay!
Thanks. Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads. I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here.
Crap!
What?
No way!
Damn it!
Just where do you think you're going?
You know where. Moscow.
What good is it?
I don't need your permission.
Get lost!
Take it! Slide!
It's over!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here's a healing arc! First
Blue
aid!
escape! You're finished!
Magna Ray!
Here
Health
I come!
Magna
You're
Ray!
finished! Slash!
Excited!
Swallow blade!
It's over!
Demon Fang!
Magna Ray!
Here I come! Demon
Here we
Fang!
go!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison.
Right, here goes! You're mine! It's over!
I'm only getting started!
Swallow blade! Slash!
Here I go!
You're mine!
I'm only
You're
getting
finished!
started!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a
You're
marksman handle
mine!
it!
It's over! All yours!
I'm ready!
Take this! Slash! Demon Fang! It's over!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Now you'll learn! Mess with my friends, will you? You just crossed the wrong line! Swallow blade!
Here, let me help!
Demon Fang! I won't show you any mercy! You picked the wrong fight! Damn it! Here I come!
And again!
Damn it! Demon Fang! It's over!
There! One more!
Take
Magna
this!
Here, let me help! First
Here I
aid!
come! You're dead! Swallow
again.
blade!
Magna Ray!
Here I come! It's over! Mirage! Hey, hang in there. Hey! Damn it! Am I too late?
Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
What's that? Damn it, I can't reach them in time!
Get back, Cole.
Doc! Cole! Stop! Not if I can help it!
One more!
Mirage!
Magna Ray!
Slash! Swallow blade! You're
I'm
mine!
only getting started!
They really don't give up, do they?
Take it!
Damn it! You ready? Mirage!
Have this! Magna
You're
Ray!
mine! It's over! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Magna Ray!
Swallow blade! Are you all right? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now. Most were able to escape. and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this luck?
This is how things go when you're a Danon slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're saying, Doc? You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renan's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better... If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword?
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger, but...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. It's because of you that we're still alive right now. If there's a way through this for all of us, then I'll put my trust in you to find it.
Doc, thank you.
Now, remember what you said. And don't ever abandon that conviction of yours, all right?
Right. I won't.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too. Maybe you have a chance after all.
Way.
You're mine! You're finished!
Burning!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Take. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Take this!
By the power of water!
This one's all mine! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Here I come! All yours!
Burning
Mirage!
strike!
I'm not done! Demon Fang! Strike!
Here I go!
I'm not done!
I'm only getting started!
Seems about right to me.
Gotta break through! Now you'll learn! You're finished! Swallow Blade!
By the power of
Here I
water!
come! Mirage! Try harder!
By the power of water!
You're mine!
Here's a healing shot! First aid!
Swallow Blade!
Sighted! This one's
Take
mine!
this!
I never miss!
You're finished! Demon Fang!
Here I go!
Take
It's
this!
over!
Here I come! Mirage! Die! Eat this!
I'm only
Take
getting
this!
started!
Demon Fang!
Gemini
You
Ultra!
did it! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Mirage!
By the power of water!
Take this! Swallow Blade!
Huh!
It's over!
Gemini!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
You think it might be useful? We should try it and see how it turns out.
What's this thing?
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, trying to help you is a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes!
What's wrong? Got it.
All right, everyone. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balsef. Nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve. We need to do everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balsef's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head-on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
'Cause we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal. which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balseph?
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balseph's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say. You want out, now's the time to say so.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
To free the Dahnans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch on your way. If you get into any trouble, look to them for support. We all clear? Good. May this battle herald the end of the Renin's bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone!
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it. Hey.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good, good.
Is this something you're into?
Yeah, decent. I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renin Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life-and-death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danans have really had any hope. What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
Balsef's castle should be just above us.
All right. And let's use that elevator thing. Zephyr and the Crimson Crows are supposed to be distracting the Renans from the front.
Then let's go around and sneak in elsewhere.
That's Zephyr from the Crimson Crows! Kill him!
I hope he's gonna be okay.
Is now really the time to be worrying about him? We've still got a job to do.
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Gates of fire sure look intimidating once you see them up close. We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down Balsef.
What's this thing?
We should be getting close to the service entrance.
Good. Let's get in there and kick their asses.
Is this someone's idea of a bridge?
Looks like it. Don't fall or this will be a pretty short story. It's already started. We need to hurry.
Hold on. You should take the blazing sword.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't know what might happen up ahead. It's better to have it and be ready than to be caught in a fight without it.
Flames.
I took the liberty of cutting the flow of energy from the Master Core. I may be giving you the sword, but you still need me to unleash its power. Try not to forget that.
What are you?
Time to see what this blazing sword can truly do!
Die!
Hear me!
Rising!
Fury! Burning!
Stardust! Flash!
Gemini Aqua! By the power
Rising
of
Sun!
water! This one's mine!
Blade!
Take this!
Mirage!
Magna Ray!
Swallow Blade!
This one's mine! Hear me! Flame of
Take
Fury!
this!
Burning Strike!
Swallow Blade!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Demon Fang!
Here I go!
Rising Wyvern!
I never miss!
Eat dirt! Slash!
Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Gemini
Mirage! This one's all mine! Ha! Burn in hell!
By the power of
Swallow
water!
Blade! Demon
Gemini
Fang!
Aqua!
This one's all mine!
By the power of
Swallow
water!
Blade! Ha! Burn!
Damn it!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Slash! Try this! This one's all mine! Slash! Try this! Not today!
By the
Swallow
power
Blade!
of water!
Infernal Torrent! Slash! Swallow this! It's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Slash!
Damn it!
I'm only getting... Where are you going?
Slash! Swallow Blade! It's on!
Magna Ray!
Slash!
Gemini
You're mine!
Aqua!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm ready!
Mirage! Demon Fang!
Gemini Aqua! Do
Rising
it!
Light! It's still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Amazing!
Hey!
Got it. We won. Where the hell is Balsef? If we don't hurry up and find him...
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
You don't think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't...
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
I know you didn't mean anything bad by what you said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef.
Wow.
Sure.
We can cross through now.
Good. We're pressed for time. Hey,
What?
if there's something you want to say, just come out and say it.
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside. Especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
What? Why would I laugh at you? What are you talking about?
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't...
Oh, it's not that. It's just...
Just what?
Nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
An awful... Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I think. You're not one to talk.
Then prove me wrong and tell me what you were really thinking.
It wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me. Is this it?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Pathetic.
I can't believe this.
Gotta break through! Slash! Here I come!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Looks like there's still some soldiers inside the castle.
It's still less than it would usually be. The diversion. Having second thoughts?
No, I was just thinking about the blazing sword. Whenever I hold it, I feel wrong somehow.
Is relying on a sword from a Renin Master Corps that repulsive?
It's not about that. It's just... It's hard to explain. It's like the sword is almost too strong.
I don't know what's got you so worried, but in case you forgot, that sword is the only reason we have a fighting chance against a lord.
I know. You don't need to keep telling me.
Well, good. That said, the longer you use it, the more you get burned by it, too. We need to remember to patch you up quickly when that happens. A double-edged sword in every sense. Since you can't feel pain, you'll need to be careful, okay?
Are you actually worried about me?
Is that a problem? Look, I need you if I'm going to take out the lords, and I can't have you dying on me before that happens. That's my only concern.